What's up, this your girl DJ Gorgeous, and you are tuned in to Legends on the Rise.
So, Miss DJ Gorgeous, tell me, how did you come up with the name DJ Gorgeous?
Well, when I was trying to come up with a name, a lot of DJs and maybe artists does this as well. You have to do some research. So I was coming up with some names, and I actually was with my mentor. He was throwing out some names, and they was like, well, maybe you should do DJ Six and Red. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do DJ Six and Red because what if I have to do church events, events like that, kid events, and then for that drop to play, I feel like it was inappropriate. So a lot of times, basically, a lot of times, like when I'm walking somewhere or I'm somewhere, and if a guy try to approach me, he always say gorgeous, hey gorgeous. They always say that, besides the one that be saying psst, like you a snake or something. But they always say gorgeous. I was like, I'm just gonna use DJ Gorgeous since people already be like, hey gorgeous when you out or something like that. So that's how I came up with the name.
So, tell me, where did you grow up, DJ?
So I grew up on the east side, right in Kingston. So not technically the projects. Like we could stand on my grandma's porch and look down the street, and you could see the projects. But I definitely grew up in the Kingston neighborhood.
Okay. Have you been living in Birmingham all your life?
Yes, so majority of my life I've been in Birmingham. Maybe around when I was in the first, second grade, my mom moved to Memphis. So we did move to Memphis for a couple of years. I went to two different elementary schools there, Berry Elementary and I want to say Whitehaven Elementary that was up the street from Elvis Presley, his where he lived at the time, which is now like a museum. And then I ended up moving back to stay with my grandmother. So I was only there about 2 years or so.
Okay. So, tell me about your journey off into DJing. How did you get off into DJing?
Well, how I got off into DJing. So, since I was about 2 or 3, because you don't really remember anything at one, I've been singing in church choirs and school choirs, and then I also been dancing. So, music has always been a part of my life. Then, when I got to high school, I became a promoter for the skating rink, which is like it's not open anymore, but it's called Skate Valley. So a lot of people that grew up here know what Skate Valley is. So I was a promoter. And then when I went off to college, I pursued learning how to DJ.
Okay. So, what intrigued you about DJing? What made you want to get off into it? What sparked your interest for DJing?
So just making sure it's like the fulfillment, like making sure that the people enjoy themselves. I mean, I know you've been to parties where you've been bored and you just left and was like, oh my God, I was just so bored. So my main goal is I like to see people have fun. I like to leave lasting impressions with people. So that's what I want to do. Also, I like hipping artists. So that was the biggest thing too. Like eventually, somewhere down the road, I do want to move into an A&R role. So DJing is definitely going to help because we have to see a lot of artists, and I know exactly what to look for as an A&R. Hopefully they can bring some in our market because we don't have a lot of A&Rs in our market, period. Most of the A&Rs are like in California, Atlanta, New York. So if they can branch out and bring some here into our actual market so that we can push the artists that's not being heard, that's like the main goal. So that's what I like so much about it.
Okay. So, how long have you been DJing now?
So I want to say, if I want to say on a consistent basis, I want to say since 2012. But I did actually start learning in 2005 when I was off in college. My mentor, he was from LaGrange, Georgia. He go by the name of DJ Hardwork. He was an amazing DJ, so I wanted to get up under him. So I did DJ at Auburn for a couple of years, and then kind of lost focus on it. Then I regained focus in 2012.
Okay. Was there something that caused you to lose focus?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a female, so I wanted to date. It's kind of hard dating as a female. People don't understand that you have to talk to so many people and you have to network with so many people as a female DJ. And also, I ended up having my son in 2010. So once you have a kid, sometimes you just want to focus on that.
Okay. So, you work for 95.7, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about your role with 95.7. What do you do for them, and maybe how long you've been with them?
So my role with 95.7, I am a promo tech, and a promo tech is a person that if you see the van out, then that's the person that's driving the van and setting up the stuff, giving away the free stuff to the people. So I did take that role on as well, and also a DJ. So my DJ shows, typically I'm on a mixed show Mondays at 5 p.m. on Young Deal show. And then on Saturdays, whenever they slide it in, usually around 6 o'clock. And also we have a show that's featuring the independent artists, and it's called 205 Live, and that's with myself, DJ Series, and CJ the Stickman, which airs Monday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay, so we know that being a DJ is a mostly male predominated industry. Tell me about maybe some of the challenges you might face as a female DJ in a predominantly male industry.
Well, some of the challenges that we, all the female DJs that we basically face is not being taken seriously because we're female. So it's kind of like an in a male dominant field. They feel like the female can't handle what the male does or can't do what the male does. So that's one thing. Another thing is, as a female DJ, you can't do what the male DJs do. So you really have to be ladylike. You have to watch what you do, watch what you say. And so you can't be around here sleeping with everybody like the male DJs do, because as a female, you have a lot of younger females looking up to you. So that's one of the challenges as well, as to not trying to be, not trying to be mean and turn people down and come and talk to you, but also be respectful, because at the end of the day, this is my profession and I'm extremely professional. So I'm not looking at it as I'm trying to meet people to date and all that stuff. So that's one of the challenges too that I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Okay, great. So how long have you been with 95.7?
So I've been with 95.7 almost 2 years. Back in 2012, when I came back home, I was trying to get on, and I was doing a lot of stuff with my mentor. And some stuff happened. There was some rumors. I don't really want to get into it because it was like all of that stuff was in the past, and none of it's true. Because if it was, then I wouldn't be back with the station. So I've been with them officially, signed paperwork, everything, since March 2019. So it's almost been 2 years. And I am the first female DJ to mix on 95.7 Jamz.
So DJ Gorgeous, tell us about maybe events or what you got going on. What's happening in DJ Gorgeous life?
Okay, so as of now, and as a DJ, stuff do switch up. But as of now, each and every Tuesday, I'm at a location called Sweet View, and it's called Industry Night Tuesdays, where it's an open mic, so anybody can come in and perform like one song because it is an open mic. But we do have 4 artists that we feature each and every Tuesday, and we rotate them out. They're different artists, and they can do up to 3 songs, and we do have a live band, so they can either do it with the live band or they can send me their track and I play it while they perform. But we basically, that's free promotion, it's free networking, and it's an opportunity to try to get you on 205 Live. As artists, once you go in the studio, you should always get the engineer, the producer to clean your music, so then it is radio ready. So once you send the dirty version, you can go ahead and send the DJ the clean record as well, because we do forward it to other DJs. So that's on my Tuesday night. It's really big. We had a lot of artists. And we're actually going to have some artists come in from out of town as well. Some from Atlanta, Montgomery, Huntsville, Tuscaloosa. And then we're going to try to send some artists to their areas as well. We just had a meet and greet Friday. I just had a meet and greet with Duke Deuce manager. He came down. He has a record label called MINDS, and he's out of Memphis. And they work out of Nashville as well. So they want to collaborate with us as well on that Tuesday. And then is a new private club that's opening. I'm head over the DJs, so I'm in control of booking all the DJs and getting everything set up, and it's going to be called VMC. So it's going to open up on the 19th, and that's the grand opening. They're going to bring Trina, and then they will bring Jada, and they're also going to bring Lucci. So there's just a few artists that they're bringing, and they will be open Wednesday through Saturday. So that's another big thing that's coming to the city, and a good opportunity for artists as well. So we're gonna try to have the top DJs on those nights as well. On my Friday, we just changed the name. We changed the name consistently because, in promotion, you're trying to figure out how you can get the crowd's attention. So we just changed our Fridays to Go Crazy Fridays. So I'm thinking about bringing artists in on that. I'm not 100% sure yet. So that's just a few things I have going on, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I do have a couple of events I'm going out of town with. I do work with promoters out of Gaston. They usually do the Cooler Fest and some other festivals. They brought Ride Wave, Lucci, Moneybag Yo, Mulatto, and they're actually trying to bring someone down here in December. I don't know if they're going to actually do Birmingham, Mobile, or Montgomery, but they're working on bringing the artists down. So I'm extremely active. I'm a part of mp3wax.com. We do work with a lot of artists as well. They have a record pool. He's stationed in Atlanta. He's originally from New York. So basically what we do, our goal is to break artists. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to break artists in mp3wax.com. So if you want more information about that, I can send you the packages on how you can be a part of that. And I'm also in Coalition DJs Alabama, and it's basically the same thing. We're trying to break the artists. So that's pretty much, I got a lot of stuff going on. So, and also I do have a promo team. I'm actually in the process of rebuilding them. I call them Wine Fine Divas. And how I came up with that concept is I'm not trying to sleep with the females. A lot of promoters try to sleep with the females. I want a team of females so where we can help each other out. So if they're models, then I want to promote them as models, or if they have independent things that they do, then I just want to help them. Basically, women empowerment. That's how I want my promo team to be. You help me, I help you. And that's it. That's all I got. That's a lot. But I mean, I'm out here working, so this just lets you know what all I got on my plate.
So tell us how they can reach you, maybe for booking, maybe for shows. What kind of contact information would you have to give to?
So the best contact is to go through my website, which is www.imdjgorgeous.com. You can leave messages. You can try to book me through there. You could pay through my website. That's the easiest way. Or you could just write me on social media. A lot of people just reach out to me on social media. On Facebook, I have a fan page. It's just DJ Gorgeous. And then my regular page is Aisha Nicole. So that's on Facebook. And then on Instagram and Twitter is DJ Gorgeous1. And then on Snapchat is DJ Gorgeous. So all of those, I check those on a daily basis. I don't have anybody running my page. I'm not famous. So I run everything. I look at everything. I check it as much as I can a day. But that website is more effective because every time someone goes on there, it notifies me.
All right, thank you for coming in and chatting with us today, Ms. DJ.
Thank you. I appreciate it.